Let's get comfy, besties, because today again, I'm going to spill. A lot of you have asked me, Bolaji, how did you get your job? Where did you find your job? Tell us the process. I'm in Manchester. I need to get a job. I haven't found a job. Blah, 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 and blah. I am going to tell you all of it, or how I was able to find all the jobs I'm working in right now, because I'm not working one job. And yeah, let's go right into it. Hey besties, hi, my name is Bolaji Billion, and if you're new here, I am the one that God left the 99 for. I am a Christian content creator and the one that started Diary of a Master's Student. It's been 52 episodes in 52 episodes in, and I have been sharing all about my life as a master's student in the United Kingdom at the University of Salford. The first video, I talked about my UK journey from start to finish, and I come bearing news, which is going to also tell you what I'm going to be talking about in my fourth video. I got an A in my dissertation. Whoop, 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 whoop. This girl got an A in her dissertation. In the fourth video, in the next video after this one, I'm going to be sharing with you the tools I use when it comes to doing my assessment, instructing ChatGPT, all the free tools that I use and the paid one that I was able to use. But in this video, I am going to spill on how I was able to find a job. I think after staying in the United Kingdom for like 2 weeks, I was able to get a job. And right now I work 5 jobs. Is it 5? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it's 5. Yes, I work 5 jobs. And content creation isn't part of those 5 jobs that I work. But my hours are not fixed, and we're going to talk about it. So let's talk about it. I'm here with my script as usual, and I am here to spill. The first place you're going to find a job as an international student, especially if you live in Manchester, is Indeed. Trust me, my current job with the University of Manchester, I found it on Indeed. There are a lot of jobs you can get on Indeed. I know you get a lot of rejections, but I would tell you the jobs that you stand a higher chance of getting on Indeed are the jobs that when you apply to them, they take you directly to the company's website. I have done a lot of interviews that it took me directly to the company's website, not because I did the application from beginning to the end on Indeed, because there are a lot of applications that you have to do from beginning to the end on Indeed. But the ones that took me directly to the company's website, where I was able to apply directly to the company's website, I was able to secure interviews, even if I did not finally get the job. But the current job that I got from University of Manchester, that's one of the jobs that I got from Indeed. And yes, people are getting jobs from Indeed. My sales job that I did at Lush for November and December. I didn't get it in school. I got it from Indeed, and I applied directly on Indeed. That took me directly to the website where I was able to apply. So Indeed is number 1. Number 2, Glassdoor. I haven't gotten a job from Glassdoor, but if you are looking for more professional jobs, I've heard of some of my friends that have even gotten part-time roles on Glassdoors, but I'm going to be using Glassdoor a lot for professional marketing jobs when I start applying, which I have not. So you can check out Glassdoor. You can custom it to fit your location, what it is you're looking for, and just apply. The next one is I need to drink water, you guys. I've realized that talking is hard. The next one is Handshake. Now, Handshake was an app introduced by our school to us, the University of Salford. So I am logged in with my school email, and it also gives me prompts on jobs that they think they are a good fit for me relating to my course. I have not gotten any job from Handshake, but I have gotten a lot of interviews. I have attended sessions with KPMG, with Marriott, all from Handshake, because they are more professional bodies. So if you're looking for an internship, Handshake is your best bet. Handshake would help you streamline what it is you're looking for. I know once I start like the full job search, I have some of my jobs that are favorited, even though I've not even applied, and some of them actually do expire. I will check out Handshake to apply for professional jobs or internships or maybe even graduate roles. The next one is Google search. A lot of people underestimate how you can search for jobs around you with Google search. Just make sure you turn on your location and let Google know that this is where you live or this is around where you want to be working, and Google would streamline it for you. So yeah, you can find jobs on Google search, even though I never actually got one, but I realized that most of the jobs I was seeing on Indeed and on Glassdoor were also found via Google search. The last but not the least, before I move to other ways I found my job, is LinkedIn. Most times when you see 100 applicants, doesn't mean 100 people have applied for the job. Don't let it scare you. Apply still. Apply. I'm going to be taking you guys on the journey when I'm going to start looking for a full-time role, because trust me, I might be looking for one soon, but right now I am booked and busy, and I'm not even lying. LinkedIn is also another one I know a lot of people have gotten jobs on. Now, the ones I also got jobs from are career fairs. The University of Salford does not joke with career fairs. If you are a Salford student coming at any time of the year, because Salford has different intakes, especially if you're a September intake and you're seeing this video, I know career fair starts from the month of October every single calendar year at the University of Salford. Make sure you go, whether it is the engineering own, whether it is the law own, whether it's the business own, any kind. Just go there, walk around and see which job you are interested in any industry, and then work out. My Manchester United job, me forming a relationship with the recruiter himself in Manchester, I got it from the University of Salford. I did not have to struggle, and that was my first job, and the interview was seamless. They don't really care for your CV because it's a casual, non-zero hours role. Make sure you attend career fairs. My friend that got a job at Man City, people that got jobs at Odeon Cinema, my friend that got a job at Lush, everything was from attending career fairs at the University of Salford. If your school, maybe you're not in Manchester, you don't attend the University of Salford, and your school has career fairs, please attend. That is a great way to get a job. Another thing we have in Manchester that I also did was I attended Manchester fairs. Yes, Manchester has fairs. They have fairs at the Trafford Centre. They also have fairs at Old Trafford. How did I find out about this Manchester fair? Go to Eventbrite. Once you relocate and you come to the UK, go to Eventbrite, download it and check for career fairs or job fairs around you. AO Arena that I currently work at with my friends, we got in from the Manchester career fair at Old Trafford. We also got flair events at Manchester career fair. I work Manchester United, Manchester City, flair events, AO Arena. And what's the last one? I know it's five. Co-op. Yeah, we also signed up for co-op at school career fair. A lot of these career fairs, a lot of these job fairs are where you can get jobs and where you can find people that are looking for 0 hours jobs, especially if you're an international student and you are on 20 hours. Now, I'm going to share places you should easily look at their website to see if they are taking in, people, that they are always taking people. Stadium. In Manchester, we have Man U and Man City. And trust me, the matches never clash. Except if Man U is playing in the morning, City will probably play in the evening, because it's a big city, but there's always big traffic. There is no way we are working Man U and Man City and the jobs will clash. And a lot of people that work in Man U actually work in Man City. Almost everybody that I know that works in City works in United. Also, we have 2 arenas in Manchester right now. We have Co-op Live and we also have AO Arena. A lot of people that I know that work at Co-op Live also work at AO Arena. They don't really care. I know when I was in Nigeria, once you're working for a competitor, you can't work for another one. But that's why I like the 0 hours rule. Because sometimes AO Arena and Co-op Live, they usually clash. They do usually clash. make sure that when you're booking shifts with AO, you pick the one that suits you and the one that is longer for you. Now, there are so many agencies in Manchester that you can enroll to as an international student and you can get your hours. But note, it is very, very good for you to work with agencies that actually treat you well and actually pay you above minimum wage. The only agency I can recommend and the one I work with, I actually work with 2 agencies, but I've not really worked with that second one at all. But the one I can recommend to you that actually pays me above minimum wage sometimes is Flair Events. They tell you how much they are going to pay. Now, I'm going to list some of the agencies that exist in Manchester and you can check them out as an international student. There is Showsec. They do a lot of stewardship, and stewardship is more of crowd control, standing, giving people directions. I have not done steward work before and I don't think I will do it because my leg cannot withstand the standing and the boredom of being a steward. Yeah, I cannot do that. You will always like have shifts if you're working directly with Showsec or an agency that is... Showsec is an agency. Yeah, there's also Flair Events, which I would recommend to you guys. They are really good, but most of the shifts in Manchester is booked. There is IPM. IPM is also a stewardship agency that you can also check out if you are interested in being an usher. If you are someone that loves being an usher, you love standing for hours. Well, all the jobs here actually require you to stand for hours, which is kind of annoying, but well, I don't make the rules. There is Mint, and I've not really heard anything good about Mint. I don't work with them. I've not gotten a job from them. The people that work with them are always complaining that Mint don't treat their staff well. Please do your findings. I'm just giving you recommendations. Also, there is ARC Hospitality. I have applied to ARC twice with my friend, but we got rejected. Maybe we were not good enough. But yeah, ARC Hospitality is also an agency where you can pick up shifts at different places. We also have Verve. Yeah, Verve is the second agency I've applied to and I have gotten on their roster, but I haven't worked at all. They work with the airport shifts. Like if you want the bougie shifts, the airport shifts, the hotel shifts, Verve is your plug. There is also event staffing. They work at some of the arenas, some of the stadiums, so make sure to check them out. There's also stadium management and G4S. It's people that were giving me this recommendation. I don't know most of them, but yeah. You can also sign up to be a student ambassador in your school. And I said it in the very first video, which I'm also going to link in the description, that I was a student ambassador at the University of Salford. Am I still one, even though I'm about to graduate? No. But yeah, like I can't pick up jobs again because they obviously have new set of student ambassadors. I was always like working and assisting at the campus when they needed help, and it actually was good money. Yeah, University of Salford was very, very soft money. You can also apply to be a student ambassador, and most times they always look for new student ambassadors during induction. So what jobs do I work? I work 5 jobs. I work at Manchester University, which I am about to resume in October. I work Man United, I work Manchester City, I work Co-op Live, and then I work AO Arena. I wasn't lying when I said I worked 5 jobs. And I just want to prepare your mind and tell you the money might not look like a lot when you are working for all these jobs. But another thing I like is the flexibility of your schedules and how easy it is for you to cancel with one and work with the other that would probably give you long hours, especially if you're on 20 hours. Last year, I was only working with Man United and Lush, and Lush gave me more hours, gave me more money, and it made me so much money. And Lush money came in handy when I lost my job in December. See, you guys, I was working I was in the CapCut Creators Academy, and that was where most of my income for my school fees came. And well, God is very, very faithful in everything that He does. I lost my job in December, and I can boldly tell you that I did not see that it was having an effect on my sleep pattern and my mental health until I was diagnosed with anxiety in April. Was it April? Yeah, because I was waking up based on time zone difference. I will wake up around 3 a.m. to pick up my tasks to edit. And most times, once I wake up, it's hard to sleep back. Like, it's extremely hard to sleep back. I also had that job. If you're coming from your own country, maybe you're an Indian and you work remotely, or you can work remotely, you're coming from Nigeria, you're coming from the US, you're coming from somewhere else that you can work remotely, please take the jobs. There are also jobs like teaching assistants that you can do. I know a lot of people that do teaching assistants with different other agencies. You can look out for them. I couldn't get that into my list, but you can also look out for teaching assistant jobs. But then they have to do a background check because you are working with kids and children. You have to also pay for your DBS to check that you don't have like any criminal history, or you're not a pedophile, which I feel is right. You have to pay for it. And I think last time I checked, it was like 50 pounds to 75 pounds. It depends on the DBS they're doing for you. When I started working with Co-op did free DBS for me, like the basic one, so I don't have to pay for the basic one again. But if I decide that I want to work with kids, I have to pay to do like the full DBS, because you have to submit that to the companies, or most times the teaching assistant agencies will actually do those DBS for you. Lastly, before I end this video, I want to tell you that the job search might be brutal. You will get a lot of unfortunate. There are a lot of people that have channels where you can watch how to do your CV. I'm not a CV expert, so I'm not going to delve into that. But make sure you have a different CV when you're applying for this 0 hours role. I have a different CV for that, and I don't even insert it into my normal CV. It's a different CV. Make sure that you are imputing that also. I would say don't give up. It takes time, and I've learned not to job shame in this country, and I am glad that I am able to afford my bills. There are a lot of jobs. People say you have to do care, you have to do support work, because most times, most companies don't give international students the roles. I know maybe you were an head of something in Nigeria when you came, but you're in a new country. You need to give yourself time to adjust and give yourself time to get to that point where you will get a good job. I know by this time next year, I'll probably be settled at a very good job if I want to still work, or I've flown into a full-time agency owner with social media orga. Give yourself time. You will get a lot of unfortunately. You might go some months without getting a job, but as long as it pays the bill, don't feel ashamed that you're working a job, because all these people that probably will job shame you, they cannot put money in your account and they cannot put food on your table. They might job shame you, but they will not put food on your table or put money in your account. Make sure you know that. Trust God, and I hope for those that have asked me questions about how did you get a job in the United Kingdom, I hope this video answers you guys. And that's it, guys. I'll see you in the next video where I teach you how I am able to write my assessments, the tools I use when it comes to writing my assessments, and how I was able to bag an A on my dissertation. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to tell me you love me in the comment section. I know you found this video helpful. So like, subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and share it to those people that probably want to move to the United Kingdom, Manchester to be precise, or maybe attend the University of Salford. Love you guys. Jesus loves you more. Bye.